Lanai TV4 News at 5 starts now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana. This is the day the sale of the Pineapple Island was to close, but so far, no official word. David Murdoch's private company, Castle & Cook, is to transfer assets to Larry Ellison's Lanai Island Holdings. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has the latest.
The governor, Public Utilities Commission members and staff posed for pictures today. The event was a bill signing to establish the framework for an undersea electric transmission cable to connect the islands. Abercrombie said it was a coincidence that the Lanai sale was set to close on this day. He's optimistic that buyer Larry Ellison's investment in Hawaii is a good one.
Every indication we have so far is that he intends to follow through on anything and everything that's asked of him on behalf of making this transition a happy one for everybody.
Every day at the Office of the Bureau of Conveyances, thousands of real estate documents are filed. General land sales are recorded here, detailing what parcels are transferring hands. But those familiar with commercial transactions say there are ways to get around triggering a conveyance tax calculated on the sales price.
Depending upon how the seller and the buyer are structuring the legal part of the transaction.
Maui's Real Property Tax Office said this year it assessed some 88,000 acres under Murdoch's control at $325,004,500. The state conveyance tax would be based on real property sold. About 45% of what's collected would go to the general fund. A smaller chunk would benefit conservation land and affordable rentals.
The conveyance tax itself goes into the State of Hawaii General Fund, goes into two Land and Natural Resources Fund, and the Rental Housing Trust Fund.
Some reports estimate the Lanai deal, which includes the resorts and golf courses, at $500 million. But in a deal involving two privately traded companies, it remains to be seen what kind of financial numbers will be made public.
Now, it's not real clear why the PUC was asked to fast-track its decision on the utility transfer and why the push to close today. There may be corporate tax reasons that has to happen before the end of the month, but no one is saying much at this point. Paula.
All right, thanks, Catherine.